The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Texans defense stands tall. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A yard all they need, but it's third down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. Back to Mixon on first down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
It's complete to Diggs. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to make it fourth down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And that is no good. And they will remain well behind.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Stroud to throw it. They'll set up the screen here. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And the Bengals grab it. Man, that's a 3rd fumble for him now in this ball game. And you know the old saying, CD, once is a fluke, twice a coincidence, 3 times becoming a pattern.
3 times is a problem in this case. Because we've seen field goal kickers have days like this, quarterbacks occasionally, but how rare is it for us to see a running back lose it 3 times trying to carry it?
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Looking deep here for Chase. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they?
And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick